One of the incredible things that has happened in the context of the Russian invasion of Ukraine is that much of the world has become united against Russia and in defense of Ukraine. You look at the list of countries now sending military support, weapons support, rather, to Ukraine. It's an incredible list. And with some rare exceptions, I mean, Belarus and, the typical handful of exceptions, much of the world has not been as united for or against anything as we have seen over the last week. And as I've said before, the Ukrainian President Zelensky was not particularly popular before this started. And there are still all sorts of concerns when it comes to corruption in Ukraine, as we've talked about before. But the degree to which he has become quite, often I say as a joke, defiant and principled, but he has remained defiant and principled in a way that people the world over are really rallying behind. And most recently, with quite frankly, a viral speech to European Parliament, during which you'll hear the translator become audibly emotional, leading to a minute-long standing ovation after the second clip. Let's take a listen, and this is the voice of the translator that you will hear.
We are fighting just for our land and for our freedom, despite the fact that all large cities of our country are now blocked. Nobody is going to enter and intervene with our freedom and country. And believe you me, every square of today, no matter what it's called, it's going to be called, as today, Freedom Square in every city of our country. Nobody's going to break us. We're strong. We're Ukrainians.
And of course, the hope would be that indeed Ukraine will be able to repel the invasion from Russia. We don't know that yet. And if it doesn't happen, it will not be from lack of desire or resolve. It will be because of the sheer size of the Russian military. And the most recent reports are that Kharkiv is increasingly surrounded, and it's so hard to know what is really going on because many of the reports that have come out later are retracted or were based on confused or incorrect information. But the desire is there, and here's more from the Ukrainian President Zelensky, ending his speech before European Parliament to a minute-long standing ovation.
So do prove that you are with us. Do prove that you will not let us go. Do prove that you indeed are Europeans. And then life will win over death and light will win over darkness. Glory be to Ukraine.
So as you can tell, quite a united planet at this point in time. And there are, as always, conflicting reports coming out of Russia. On the one hand, when it comes to the military front, like I just said, reports that Kharkiv is in an increasingly precarious situation as of the last 3-4 hours, surrounded, and that things are not looking good. At the same time, there are multiple reports that Putin's grip, so to speak, on power may be starting to slip, at least ideologically. Yahoo News, Daily Beast article, rather, the Russian people may be starting to think Putin is insane. And I encourage you, listen, I encourage people to read all of the things that are being written and understand that what really happened, if we will ever fully know the story, it's only going to be in retrospect. But we will, of course, continue covering what is going on and hope that indeed Ukrainian forces and allies are going to be able to repel this horrifying invasion, and we will continue talking about what the next steps may be. And quite frankly, Joe Biden's State of the Union address tonight, which we'll be covering live, may give us some of that information. In the meantime, there's much more to talk about here, and I want to talk next about an incredible statement made by the Ukrainian ambassador to the United Nations.